behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Red Raiders offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Gets open down the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Offense gets set for second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Morton. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Polly.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Looking for a crease to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. The Knights line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's back to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Douglas. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after that completion.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Catch in the middle. It's Miller. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Red Raiders get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
3rd and long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Knights will punt this one away. Doesn't say much from your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Now this offense is back on the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Valdez. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to run for it. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Red Raiders have pushed it inside the 20. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse. Into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Wisconsin delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense was the story here. J.J. Watt may be the standard, but it looks like there's another stud edge rusher there in Madison. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Brown will throw it. Fires to the right. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the gun, give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game. Find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. Touchdown, UCF! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hudson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Knights moving quickly to the line.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Brown wants to pass. He's got him in the flat. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stokes. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Here comes the hurry up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It's a draw. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Wide receiver shows motion. Back to throw, it's Morton. He looks that one in nicely. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often.
Running toward the tape. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Brown will throw it, using the quick game.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Caught close to the marker, it's Pittman. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The give to the tailback. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Nowhere to run on that one. He try to come away with 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
UCF 17, Texas Tech 7.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
To kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Valdez. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. He'll start this drive firing. He finds his man.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Brown wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. The Knights are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback checking off. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. What a disappointment. No good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Just about set for the second half kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. To the air, it's Morton. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. A lot of urgency for this offense. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Complete on 3rd down. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Knights decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Power football with the run.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the air, it's Morton. Setting up the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. 1st down.
Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Wide out in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He caught it! And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to NC State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive 1st and 10. To throw, it's Morton. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They take the lead with the 6. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
21, UCF 17.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Knights in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the power run here. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snowed under by the defense. And on 2nd down for this offense.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And they'll pass on the 50-yard field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down from the 33. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. There was no reason to hesitate on the sideline there. Just keep the offense out and go for it. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Fast motion from the offense. Quickly complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Let's see if they go back to the run here on third down. Dropping back, it's Morton. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Running it to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Took a shot as he threw. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face 4. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the try is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Snagged in the middle. It's Douglas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Back to pass, it's Morton. Going up top. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes one man miss. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Knights want to move quickly. Off the play fake. Fires on the move. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Caught near the sideline, it's Stokes. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. He's right on target. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Valdez. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They get to the line quickly. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Feeling some heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Stokes.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Knights will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Douglas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Brown will throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give and the run on 4th down. Stop short of the marker, and they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
You know, as an offense, oftentimes you try the reverse play because you're trying to take advantage of a defense over pursuing and by a lot of defensive team speed. Didn't work right there. Great discipline by this defense.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Brown wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds a man in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
So you think this is automatic? They need this one badly. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Valdez. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Going up top on first down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. To the air. It's Morton. They're trying to get to it. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
He'll just keep slinging it. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Finds his big tight end. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They take the lead here in overtime.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. He's got him this time. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Huge 3rd down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. Wants to throw on third down. Quick strike complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. He wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Knights! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Caught in the backfield, it's Stokes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Quick release by the QB. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And it's no good. And after the miss, the only hope is to get a stop and play another round of overtime.
And you got to wonder about the confidence of this kid. It's been up and down, 1 for 4 now in this game kicking after that miss.
Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now third down, and they just don't want to move backwards to give their kicker a chance to win it in OT. Running back goes in motion. Back to pass, it's Morton. Takes the easy one to the back. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. And here we go, a field goal try to win it. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that'll do it. Ball game called in double OT.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Palmer.